Good morning, Internet, and welcome back to the Happy Abyss. This worked even better than expected. Once I pumped the oil in here, getting this up and running was just great. Had my electronics engineer come and put this stuff in. This should be coming active here shortly. I don't think there's any abyss light in here, but this should now work. Yeah, no abyss light. And of course, all this stuff is probably cold, so let's just make sure it rotates. So if you're above, send the green signal if you're below 50. I just want to make sure it rotates. Yep, perfect. Alright, so that's now working great. Next goal is, well, see what's in the printing pod. No, don't want a narcoleptic. People who can't dig are annoying. Another operator digger? This is what, dupe 8? Yeah. Alright, so what I was saying just before that was I want to put a water lock in here and the suit docks, and then this will also be my input to space. So let's get to work on that. That already has oil on it. How many suit docks is that? It's not many, but I do want to get them all in their own suits eventually. So this will be fine for now. And stations. Atmos suit docks. I need to move that one. I think I can do it there and then have the checkpoint there. Move you up. Saying the load is high, but I think most of that load is these suit docks and doors and other stuff that don't actually use power. Alright, and we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. I don't have a whole lot of reed fiber. I surrounded this with insulation. I pumped all the polluted water out of here. So now we're down to whatever comes through. Now these guys are growing. Kind of. Yeah, at some point I gotta do like a proper taming of that, but it is what it is. Plenty of salt water over here. Yeah, and this is just cranking away. Yeah, this isn't quite keeping up. I mean, this is like... That's fine. If that comes down, right now all my polluted water is going into here, but these are not quite keeping up temperature-wise. They should get there. I guess really I don't need this many suits over here either. And you should be, yeah, you're active in 0.7 cycles. Well, the gold has come out. It's all nice and hot. It's doing well. These steam turbines, kind of feed into the two generators. I haven't quite made a power grid yet. I found some plastic ladders to dig up. And now I'm going to make a metal refinery. In fact, let's put in Let's make you. Oh, you turned into dirt? No, something got overheated. I worked hard to get that back into a vacuum. Well, why wouldn't you dig all of it? Why wouldn't you dig all of it? Dumbasses. There, now we're not blocking that anymore. Sometimes with these dupes. Fortunately, that's out of range of my sweeper. What was I thinking about? Oh, these. Might send in the second oxygen pipe up that way. Alright, that's all nice and full. Overheated. But you're made out of steel. Okay, it came down pretty quick. I think it'll be fine once these catch up. We'll set this to 150. Alright, what I need is reed fiber. Can I make this go any faster? The fact that only one's growing is annoying. 7? I guess we can just insulate that side. I wanted them to be able to run through, but might as well just have it insulated. Nah, don't need anything. I mean, I know this side's open because I built it. I didn't think about the insulation when I was building it. So we're going to come build this. Food-wise, yeah, mushrooms are taking over. Alright, so now this side should be getting warm. I mean, it is pumping in cold, polluted water, which is what's cooling them off. There we go. As long as I get 3 growing, if that 4th one takes off, great. But those 3 should be enough to keep everything working. Alright. No, damn it. You control 3. You control 2. Alright, there we go. Now we got some hotkeys going. Those are filling up with oxygen. Oh, and we got a suit. Nice. Hey, what? Come back here. Okay, good, that worked. Now I just need you to get out of there and put on a suit. No, get out of there. There, that'll make them much happier. Okay. let's queue all this up. Oh, what's this regolith? Yeah. Hot regolith won't matter too much. And the whole goal is put in the petroleum refinery, put in some hydrogen generators, and plastic production. Some waterfalls in here, it's just going to freeze and turn into ice. Ooh, which reminds me, you can turn off from sweep only, and we'll get more ice in there. All right. Well, this will be the general idea. Once I get more suits, this will go faster. Right now, actually, I could probably just undock 2 of these, and then they can grab them and drop them off up there. New printables. Yeah, more copper is always good. People? Yeah, so you're occasionally getting below 22 from the cold water coming in, but otherwise not too bad. Well, I could do this. That way the heater can warm up the water as well. Hey, now we got more suits. Okay, nice. And so that polluted water is getting even more heat than the thimble reed, so as soon as it starts rotating through, it should keep them growing. Let's look at that. Temperature of the polluted water should come down. Yeah, it's coming down pretty quick. Okay. So let's just run 2 reeds. Don't need a farter, don't need another cook. And we got some space exposure up there, which is exactly what I expected. That way any natural gas that comes out of this will just vent. I think we're just about ready. Oh, you need a vent. And some automation. I usually find the clock sensor works great. I can't remember, I think it spits out right there. Okay, and so you send out a... I think I've got my automation backwards. I want you to send out a red signal. Because I want you to keep running until this is full. So you send out a... hold on. Let me think about this. I think I got this in backwards. I just got rid of the AND gate. I don't think I needed it. I think I just need this to say send to green until you're full, and then don't turn on again until you're down to 25. Here, let's flip you by 50. See where the plastic comes out. Okay, yeah, and then the steam turns directly to ice. These are all sitting in a slight pool of crude oil, which should just keep everything up here freaking frozen. All right, we now have plastic, we have petroleum, we have gold, we have metal refining. You're short on lime. Well, here, let's have you make a whole bunch. I know I have a copper volcano, I just haven't tamed it yet because I need steel. More steel anyway. Don't want a mouth breather. Yeah, we'll just do that. Alright, what we do need is the second set of beds, because I just hired the 8th dupe. I mean, when petroleum comes out, it comes out quite warm, but all this super cold crude oil barely even making a dent in the temperature up here. And I know I'm only getting 50% out of it, but I don't care that much. Now what I need to focus on is steel production and reed fiber to make more suits. How's this working? Alright, I think having that as radiant pipe isn't actually what I want. I think I want granite pipe. Like, I want it to absorb some heat, but I don't want it to cool everything down. Oh, these are both active now. Uh-oh. What do you... Oh, you're made out of gold. You'll be able to hold up. So 85 cycles, 30 cycles. Alright, I'll keep an eye on the temperature over here. But if both of those are active, that should be taking care of my water issues and keeping everything warm. Yeah, it's just dumping ice. Oh, that's good. So steel, yeah, we're just waiting on lime. These are all set to forever, you just need someone to do it. And I've got 6 tons of fossil. So let's do that so we can store some fossil closer to this. Yeah, and those are set to a perfectly reasonable temperature. Material, fossil, 6. Alright, let the dupes get caught up a little bit on their industrial duties. So I haven't really been paying attention, but yeah, I've got a lot of steel. So, because of that, we're going to head up. I did not realize I already had that much steel. And let's dump a bunch of hot regolith in here and see what happens. Oh, I got some ladders in there. What do I keep seeing appearing in there? Oh, I guess it's oxygen flipping with carbon dioxide. Oh, it's a big meteor shower. Sorry, I paused it. One of those where just everything around here was getting pummeled. Ooh. Should be able to come down the fire ladder. Yep. That stuff should be hot, but I'm assuming the giant pool of cold oil should cool it off immediately. Alright, real quick dupes, we need to get up there so we can seal it off. I definitely don't miss this part about space. The absolute rush to beat the meteors to seal off the top. There we go. Now, definitely something I remember from the base game of the absolute rush to get enough steel to seal off space. Like that's kind of the definition of the mid-game in the base version is you need to get steel production going just so you can do this. I don't know exactly how far from the edge of the map I am. There it is. Yeah, there. Job well done. You guys get spicy tofu. Alright, let me queue up the rest of this now that we got that initial block in, and we'll continue on to the left. That looks like I'm just about out of steel. I almost made it. That's the edge of the map right there. So close. Ranching, cooking, ranching. I do want to get ranchers going eventually. What have we got left? Yeah, 450. Okay, let's go to... Oh, we took a direct hit. How did that happen? I thought this angle was over enough. Alright, let's move it over a couple more. Alright, definitely one thing I don't miss when I'm playing Spaced Out is the meteors that can somehow find a way down a very narrow path and yet hit everything. Which, you know, is an impressive bit of aiming, but kind of annoying. Alright, and see how much plastic have I made. Ooh, quite a bit. That means I can speed up that ladder that far. Alright, let's crank that up a little bit. This is actually getting to the point where there is liquid water there now. Alright, and how is my... Ooh, there's water to mop up. Yeah, they're kind of keeping up. I think as I get the rest of the base up to temperature, this will work better. Just this whole area is a little bit cold. How's my hydrogen storage? 168 kilograms. Well, we are definitely burning water as fast as we can, and we've got... everything's full. Yeah, I think some of the ice melted. Perfect. So far, this map is working out exactly as I hoped. I hope you guys are enjoying watching it. I definitely enjoy the base game. I mean, obviously, I played it quite a bit. Oh, there's the Gravitas building. I was looking for that for some free steel and glass. You know, yeah, this is definitely what I've been missing in Spaced Out, is just the randomness of like, oh, you now have to work around this. And I do miss meteors. I mean, I hate getting hit by meteors. I think they're annoying. But this constant renewal of stuff, speaking of meteors, the fact that you get regolith, you get iron, metal ore, like you... Refined metal has renewable sources in Spaced Out, but metal ore doesn't. And regolith, while it seems annoying, you can do so much with it. I mean, not just shovel ranching, which is obviously an awesome amount of food, but shovels also get you the lime and get you a whole bunch of other things. And you can do regolith melters, and yeah. So I do actually miss that source of filtration material and stuff to do stuff with. And space being hot is sometimes fun. Space being cold is also fun. I've got both on the same map. Anyway, I think we'll call that good. Once I get some more steel, I'll continue that across and then probably queue up the sea miners. I like the sea miners. I find them very effective, so that's what I'm going to go with. I might try a different design at some point, but the sea miners work for clearing the regolith out. Thank you all for watching. If you have comments, questions, ideas, let me know. Once we get to space, then we get to start doing some of the fun stuff. So I'm just kind of rushing to get to space as fast as possible.